What's up, my people? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What are you doing on Tuesday? What are you doing on Tuesday? You just hanging around watching me on live? Is that what you're doing on Tuesday? Hi, Makoa. Thank you so much for the hands hot. Hey, PM. Such a delicious, simple little sandwich, you know? Sometimes you don't eat 100 things, but you like the crisp of the lettuce. It's key. Hi, Sam. Hi, Renique. Thank you for giving me a gift. Hi, Marie. What's up, girl? You made it to a Tuesday night. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You've been watching me for years, and I love you and your content. Thank you, Kay. That is so nice. Thank you so much. It is episode 2 of season 4 on TikTok TV. And tonight we are doing all different side dishes. So last week we did appetizers. This week we're doing 4 different side dishes. The first one we're going to be doing is a caramelized onion cream corn. We're going to start cooking at like 8 o'clock. But I'll show you some things I got going on over here. For the cream corn, I like to use a fresh corn. I don't know what it is. I think the fresh corn just gives you like that bite. You know, like in the summer, you put a nice you put a nice corn cob on the grill and it's like not raw, but like perfectly cooked. We want that for our cream corn. You know, like I don't want soggy cream corn. You could use frozen, you could use canned. It's going to give you a different consistency. You know? Hi, Zia Maria. Thank you, babe. I love you too. I actually got a facial today. So if my skin does look nice, we owe it to Laura at Iconic Skin in Old Bridge. She did a fire and ice facial, whatever that is. I go to her like every 5 to 6 weeks. 2025 was the year that I said I'm going to start taking better care of my skin. And I mean, if it comes to like skincare and stuff like that, it's so hard to be consistent. But I am consistent with the facials like every 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks. It's the best I could do, you know? I'll put on my cream and stuff, you know, but people do like a 4-step routine and they're doing it every morning, every night consistently. It's just hard for me to do that right now. You know, maybe 5 years from now it won't be. We'll revisit the skincare conversation then. Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much for the gifts. Okay, I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Even just tapping the screen, I love it, and it's free, and it just, like, you know, shows TikTok that you guys like to hang with me on Tuesday night. We're doing 4 different side dishes tonight. Last week we did appetizers. Next week we're doing mains. So basically at the end of the November TikTok TV, you're going to know how to make a complete holiday dinner. Appetizer, side, main dish. And then you could host, you know, company, or you could host yourself. You are the best company, aren't you? I love the CSA. I think that's such a great idea. They probably have a great one around me. I should look into that. Thank you, Patty. Love you too. Love you, Megan. Thank you so much. I got this from Walmart. $10, I think. And you know, I was thinking these are good for even like little gifts. You put like a gift card in it, like around the holidays. You put a gift card in it, maybe like a candy bar, a lip gloss. And that's good for like the dance teachers, you know, like the extracurriculars. Walmart, yeah. Walmart, thank you. My eyebrows, they just tint them. She puts a tint and I wax them. Nothing crazy. CSA is, all right, I don't know like the proper term of it. I don't know what the CSA actually stands for, but it's basically like a local farm. And every month you're getting something different. Like they'll give you a different selection of vegetables. Sometimes they even do dairy, like fresh eggs and yogurt and stuff like that. And it's like whatever's in season at the time, and you pay monthly for it. So every month you'll pay a fee, whatever the fee is for that CSA. And you'll get like fresh farmers market stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jenna. That's so cute. I want those glasses in real life. Thank you, Jenny. Big Belly Nelly's in the house, giving out donuts already. You know I love a good donut. I mean, come on. Today we're doing 4 different side dishes. I have a fresh corn that I sliced off the cob. The first one we're going to work on, we'll start cooking at about 8 o'clock. We're going to do a caramelized onion cream corn. This is the onions that I already caramelized. I cooked these for, no joke, probably like 6-7 hours. And all you really do is put the onions, butter, a little bit of salt, cook them low and slow for hours. I like to actually cook it with a cover, and that helps like produce liquid, and it kind of like just bastes itself the whole time, you know? If you cook it without the cover, it's gonna just drain off the liquid quicker. So in the beginning, when I'm making caramelized onions, I like to cover it for like the first 2-3 hours. It's gonna create like this really delicious oniony base. And then is when you take the cover off and start reducing that, which takes like another 3 hours. Now, true caramelized onions will take like all day, okay? This probably took me like 5-6, and that's probably considered quick, to be honest. My mic's disconnected? Babe, how do I sound? Hi, Kay. Thank you so much. So I didn't do an ingredient list because for the next few lives I'm going to be doing, it's practically impossible to cook them all and finish them all in the hour. So I'm giving you like a little finished product at the end. Friendsgiving though, I was going to do an ingredient list so we could make a side dish together. That's going to be November 25th. So that I'll put out the list a couple of days before, so you're prepared. And there's a little less restrictions on that, because that's just me like free-flowing, hanging out with you guys, you know? Thank you, Chamarita. Thank you, Lauren. How did you learn to cook? I feel like I just grew up in an Italian household, and you kind of just learn how to cook. Like, everyone's always in the kitchen, and you're there too, you know? And especially if you like it, like I enjoy it, so I guess I just picked up on it a little easier, you know? So we're gonna start with our cream corn. We are also gonna be doing a maple Dijon bacon wrapped Brussels sprout. What else, babe? We're gonna be making the ultimate wedge salad, homemade blue cheese dressing, okay? And also a mashed potato bake, which is like mashed potatoes on crack. I don't know if I could say that on here. You know, if you hear something, it's my oven. My range has like a built-in fan. I can't do anything about it, you know? Even when I shut the oven off, it'll run for like 20 minutes. I don't even have the convection on. But I do need to cook the mashed potatoes, so I kept it, I'll just keep it open. Usually when I'm filming, I got you over there, but I got you over here today because we're going to do a little cooking on the stove for the cream corn. Hi from Woodbridge. Me and my husband just went to that Christopher Michael steakhouse over there. It says the mic is off. I think you guys need to just check your thing, because it does sound fine on this end. Do you have a favorite Carbone sauce? I honestly love all the Carbone products, and that place is totally worth the hype. And there's like a lot of places where I'm like not worth the hype, you know, I'll keep it real with you. Just like the vibe of that place is worth the hype. Like you feel like you're in a movie. I like the old school Italian vibe. Like it makes you feel like old school, like, you know, when you watch Goodfellas and they walk through the kitchen. Like, it makes you feel like that, you know? I hope you're feeling better, my love, from Australia. In bed with the flu. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Yeah, there's a restaurant. There's one in Manhattan. Eva, it was so nice to meet you. It was so nice to meet you, babe. Thank you so much. You had pho? I hope it was as good as mine. 3 minutes, guys. The countdown is on right now. So this is the order of cooking. Let's look at what I have for my runner shop. What do I got going on? I have a little breakdown here because sometimes I'll get like frazzled, you know, so I need to just be reminded of what I got going on. I'm more of like a visual list type of person. If I'm making myself a list, I can follow it. You know, it's like you got directions and you follow it. I can write this whole thing up, and then if I don't have it in front of me, completely forgot it. I don't know what I did for the past 6 hours because I forgot it already. I gotta see it, you know? You know, like my husband can read or watch something once, remember it for the rest of his life. Never have to put the GPS on to go back to the place. Me, I still put the GPS on to go to places I go to for 8 years. And I know where I'm going. It's just like, I can't help it. I need to know if there's a better way that I don't know about. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be doing the cream corn first. Then we're gonna move on to the cheesy mashed potato bake. Then we're gonna move on to the maple Dijon bacon wrapped Brussels. And then we're gonna finish off with the ultimate wedge salad with the homemade blue cheese dressing. And then after we make the wedge salad, I'll be showing you the finished products of the previous things. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you put the GPS on and like it even tells you like traffic or like there's a cop ahead or something. You know, not that you do anything wrong, but yes, you guys, listen. Last week I showed you appetizers. This week I showed you side dishes. And next week we're doing main dishes. And you will be able to create a delicious holiday meal at the end of the month. And then in December, Tom's here. Say hi, babe.
Hello.
And then in December, we're doing all seafood recipes. We're really like living the Christmas Eve vibes all December. And Tuesdays, the first 3 weeks in December is all different seafood things. Again, I'm going to show you 4 appetizers, next week 4 side dishes, and the week after 2 mains. Can't do 4 mains in 1 hour. It's just like not practical. All right, we're going to get started though. 7:59. 7:59. I got you over here today. You're over here now. We'll be over there eventually, but first we're over here. Thank you for following me, guys. I appreciate all the love. Even just tapping the screen and showing me love. I really appreciate it. All the gifts, the comments, the shares. Thank you so much. Seriously, it means so much to me. But it is episode 2 of season 4, TikTok TV. And we're doing holiday Thanksgiving Eve vibes all month, okay? Today, we're going to be doing 4 different side dishes. First up in the side dish department, we're going to be doing a homemade cream corn. Now, I like to use fresh corn for this. I did sit here and cut the kernels off the cob. It took me about 7 minutes. Not a big deal. Definitely worth it, okay? It just gives you a way better texture than the canned corn. You could use the can, you could use the frozen. I do prefer the fresh. I'm just keeping it real. It's just like when you're thinking of cream corn, there's no texture. Everything is just mush. So if you're using the fresh corn, it gives you that texture that like you're looking for, you know? And then if you add a little caramelized onion in it, who's not gonna love it after that? I just got my pan on over here. Let me show you what I got. This is onions that I caramelized previously. And it's literally just onions, butter, a little bit of salt. Cook them low and slow for hours. So you see how they are like literally brown, okay? And the first 3 hours I had them covered and it made like its own liquid. It cooked in its own liquid for like a few hours. Then, after those 3 hours, I took the cover off and let them cook for like another 3 hours. Like, you know, reduces all of that liquid. Yeah, I mean, listen, corn, people love corn, right? Canned corn, frozen corn, but fresh corn, I feel like I only really eat it in the summer. You know, like you're putting it on the grill. What else are you doing with it? So I want to do something different with it. And cream corn, delicious, right? I'm going to put a nice scoop of these fried onions. And I'm also going to put a little bit of butter in here.
You're great.
You're great. How you guys doing today? Thank you so much for the gifts, all the love. Thank you guys. the comments, the shares. I love you too. Hi, Susie. Hi, Olivia. What's up, babe? If you're just joining, it is side dish week. Thank you for the gifts, my love. Thank you, Sophie. Aloha. Thank you for reposting the live, guys. That means so much to me. Seriously, thank you so much. We're doing side dishes, and the first one up is cream corn. Here we have some homemade caramelized onions, a little bit of butter. I'm just melting this butter, and then we're going to add in our fresh corn, okay? And honestly, it's only a handful of ingredients, which makes this side dish very easy because especially if you're hosting or not, who wants to be cooking all day, right? It's something that you can put together quick, but it's good. Like, people are going to be like, wow, can't believe you did that, you know? And it took you 5 minutes. Thank you. Look at that one.
We'll see where everybody
Thank you for the gift.
Chicago.
Where are you guys coming from tonight?
Sarasita from Chicago.
Wow. How far Chicago from us, babe?
Lauren from Boston.
Boston. I met a few people from Boston this weekend. And I was calling them Boston. And they were like, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Bon from Canada.
Melbourne, Florida.
Liz from Chicago.
Oh, look at the bear. That's so cute. Thank you, Tammy. That's adorable. All right, cream corn train. Who else, babe?
We got Grace from South Bend, Indiana. How you doing, Grace?
You sound like a radio host. Babe, you should put the microphone on. No? Okay. He's like, you already got me reading the comments. Like, what else do you need from me? I'm really loud, too. St. Louis, running around your head like a helicopter.
That's North Carolina.
Oh, that's North Carolina?
Yeah.
That's the Petey Pablo song.
Yeah, you're thinking of Nelly.
It is the Petey Pablo.
No, Nelly's St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one I know. I know that one too.
Yeah, don't sing the rest of it, though.
No, I can't say that one. That's not TikTok live appropriate.
There you go. Aisha from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Guys, Aisha? Do you remember the video, the YouTube video? Aisha, where do you go? You guys know that. There's someone in here that knows that one.
He said, what up, Leah?
What up, girl? Clark, New Jersey? That's not far. Yes, somebody knows it. I know. Okay, whoever knows it, you have to find it in the interwebs and send that to me. Okay? Babe, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my god, it was one of the best videos like 29 years ago because I'm like an ancient dinosaur now. It was from so long ago. It's fine. This is just gonna be here for a few seconds because then you're gonna put it in the pan and you put a little crispy topping. So all we have so far is some caramelized onion and the corn. Now we're gonna season.
Season up that corn.
Season.
Oh, Abby said it's 1 a.m. in Scotland right now. Thank
Wow,
you for being here.
and you're not sleeping?
That's crazy.
My loud ass will definitely keep you up, that's for sure. I'm putting a tablespoon of some fresh garlic, a little bit of salt.
So that's the name of the bed, another bed creation.
We're making cream corn, caramelized onion cream corn. We're gonna be doing 4 different side dishes this live. First up is cream corn. I'm putting about a tablespoon and a half of some good quality honey. Now this also makes it a little bit sweeter, but also helps the texture of it. It'll like thicken it up nicely when you start putting the cream in. Where's my little jop pad? Here she is. Got these little job pads that have my name on them. Someone sent them to my house. That's the most craziest thing when you're on the internet and people just randomly send you things. And it's like, how did you even find out my address? It's the craziest thing. Cream corn. We got our corn, caramelized onions. If you're just joining, I'm going to give you a little recap before we go any further, okay? It's episode 2 of TikTok TV, season 4. And we're doing 4 different side dishes today. First up is this caramelized onion cream corn. And all I have in here so far is the caramelized onion, fresh corn cut off the cob, about 4 cups. I did about a tablespoon and a half of honey, about 2 cloves of chopped garlic, salt. That's it. And a little bit of butter to get it going, you know? Now I'm going to do some heavy cream if I could open it.
Give me a little.
I got it, baby. We're gonna do about a cup all together, but I'm gonna do like a half a cup now, mix it, and then go back in and do another half a cup. But first we wanna do about a tablespoon of flour. And you wanna put the flour on the corn.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish.
She said we're great.
You're great, Trish. You're here hanging with me. 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Listening to me. We're making cream corn. About a tablespoon of flour just on this corn, okay? That's gonna help with the texture of it later. Let me get my spoon. Mixy, mixy. Now just mix that until the flour gets dissolved. And then we're gonna go in with our heavy cream. Like I said, about a cup. We're gonna do a half a cup at a time. Thank you, Shorty. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much for the gifts, my love. I appreciate all the love. The comments, the shares, the taps on the screen. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Now we're gonna go in with half a cup of cream first, mix, and then go back in.
I can't see. The comments are coming in so fast. Somebody said jalapeno be good in there, and I agree.
So good. I totally agree.
Cornbread.
Totally agree with you, babe. That is a delicious additive here. You should definitely add that when you make this. Now, I like to use a nice stainless steel pan here, not for nothing, because it does reduce the liquid a lot quicker. I'm going back in with the rest of that cream. Now, for a cream corn, I like it to be like tight. You know, I don't want it to be like sitting in liquid, but you do want it to be creamy. So I'm telling you a cup. If you have a little bit more corn, maybe add a little bit more. Okay?
Judy said bacon would be good too.
Bacon would be delicious. I am doing bacon wrapped Brussels today, so I didn't want to overload you on the bacon, you know? I'm going to go in with a little bit of grated cheese here, because what would make anything better? Grated cheese. You could like make this like a little elote and go to cotija, a little queso fresco, you know, instead of, because I'm going to add some chives in here. Instead of chives, maybe add a little bit of cilantro.
Tammy says she makes something similar with chopped jalapenos and cream cheese.
Delicious. I mean, that could be like a dip. That sounds like a little dippy dip.
Julia says her husband makes fun of her because peak corn season, she eats a bowl of corn.
I love that.
Yeah, it's good.
Because you know what? When it's good, you got to eat it when it's good. Now, do you see the texture of this cream corn? Like, you see it's cream corn, but it's not like sitting in liquid. You know what I mean? So we're going to put this in a baker, and we're going to top it with cornflakes. Okay? Cornflakes. It's like a neutral crunch. It's like a corny neutral crunch. You know what I'm saying? A corny neutral crunch. And it goes with the corn. It's only right you're putting the corn on the cornflake. I would love to mail you some, guys. I would love to. Let me get my baker.
Thank you, Jody. You said we're a wonderful couple of parents.
Thank you so much, my love.
Chris said, hey, Leah.
Hey! Delaza, you're so sweet.
Maria's...
Gonna put this in the baker. You see? Not sitting in a ton of liquid. Just living its best life in its creamy blanket.
Man Star. Nice username. She likes it. I read the comments.
You definitely can't listen to Gangstar on live.
Yeah, Gangstar's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Tessa said hi.
Hi, Tess. We're gonna go in with some fresh chives.
Jay said she loves your corny neutral crunch comment. Hi from Detroit.
I am just a corny little crunchy girl. What can I say? Some fresh chives.
Melissa said she loves your energy. Keep doing you.
Thank you so much, my love. I got my cornflakes over here. Hey, listen, I bought these cornflakes to make the corn on blue. I am making the best out of this cornflake box. I'm using it in everything. Next up is I got a cornflake cookie I'm working on. Okay, so I just take a nice little handful, like that's it. And then I just crunch it in my hands. And I put it over. And then right before you serve it, you pop it onto the broiler. Okay? So we'll put this aside, and right before I show you the finished product, we're gonna pop it onto the broiler, because we're gonna do the same thing with our mashed potato bake. What's on my run of show? Babe, you should be in charge of that too.
What?
Open the computer. Tell me what's next. I just finished my cream corns. I think I'm gonna put you over here now. You gotta buckle up, because we're gonna go for a ride. It should be just right there when you open up.
Cheesy mashed potato bake.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I got my potatoes going over here.
Next up, cheesy mashed potato bake. Leah, with Maple and Homedale, no problem.
Homedale?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the place I told you about. Is that the one that's in the old factory thing?
That's in Bellworks.
Bellworks.
Yeah. Bellworks, whatever.
I wanted to go there. I told my husband I heard they had good cocktails. I just want to make sure the potatoes are done. Hold on.
Tessa said she loves mashed potatoes, and we agree.
They are, okay. Now the potatoes are fork tender, we're gonna strain them. Let me get my strainer. You want to strain them?
Yeah, of course. Potatoes?
Potatoes! And then you can put them in here. I'm gonna mash them in here.
I get it.
The strainies?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Alright, I'm gonna just do We're gonna make a nice cheesy mashed potato bake. So it's basically like a really decadent mashed potatoes, and then you're gonna put chunks of cheese in it. So when you put it in the oven, that cheese melts, and then when you serve it, there's like little cheese pulls all throughout your mashed potatoes. Okay? You top it with a little bit of crumb crust. Now instead of breadcrumbs, I like to use croutons. You get like a good seasoned crouton, and you turn them into crumbs. I'm gonna tell you, stuff like this, I'm doing a whole stick of butter, I'm gonna melt it. This is 2 pounds of potatoes. If you're trying to like follow a recipe, that's why I'm trying to give you some like measurements tonight.
In this bowl, babe?
Yes, please, my love. If you're trying to follow a measurement, it's about 2 pounds of potatoes. And I'm using these butter potatoes. I can't find Yukon Gold. I do prefer Yukon Gold for my mashed potato, to be honest. So garlic, I have garlic in there. When I boiled the potatoes, I put garlic in the water. I'm gonna show you when I get over there. I show you. The garlic's in there, right, babe?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What do you think this is?
I got my potato masher. We need a little bit of sour cream.
Em says she loves Yukon Gold also.
I can't find them though. Am I the only one that can't find the Yukon Golds? I don't understand that. It's so funny because everything I'm showing you today is in like a Corningware.
Shout out to the Philly Eagles being in here.
What? Let's go to a game. I want to go to a Phillies Eagle game.
Eagles game.
I want to go sports. Go sports.
Yeah, right.
Go sports. We're making cheesy mashed potatoes. Go sports. I just melted a whole stick of butter. I mean, how bad could it be? How bad could it be?
A lot of people from Philly here.
I love that because you know what? We love Pennsylvania. It's the same thing, right? It's just a different pot. Let me try to get them closer, babe. Try to get you closer.
Look at that science right there.
Up close and personal. Okay. Now, in this bowl, I'm going to show you. I have about 2 pounds of potatoes, and I have garlic that I, boiled up with the potatoes. So as I mash the potatoes, we're going to also mash the garlic. Now, when I make my mashed potatoes, I like to put the butter in first, mash them with the butter first. So I'm putting a whole stick of butter in here. You okay?
That's straight down.
Okay. Going with my potato masher, old school little potato masher over here. Now you're mashing up your garlic at the same time. Now, if you like a smoother potato, use your potato ricer. I do like it kind of chunky. I am a chunky monkey type of gal, So I like to leave it chunky. But if you prefer it to be nice and thin, then just go through with your potato masher. No big deal. This is all about preference here, okay? If you don't like something, you alter it to your taste buds. Some people are like all about texture. And a good mashed potato for them is smooth. For me, I'm more of like a rustic type of gal. I like a rustic-y mashed potato. So far, all I have here is 2 pounds of potatoes, about 5 cloves of garlic, and I put 1 stick of melted butter in here. I can't read the comments that far.
I'm good.
Okay.
Michelle's asking how many pounds of potatoes should I purchase for 22?
Well, I think they say 2 potatoes per person. I think. I'm going to tell you, look on the Cook's Country website, and they're going to tell you it's like 2 or 3 potatoes per person. And then I always I'll add an additional. But you know what? You always got leftovers. And not only do you always have leftovers, you're making 43 other things. You're not just making that, you know? When I'm hosting, I feel like I always worry if I'm going to have enough of that one thing, forgetting that you're making 40 other side dishes. You know? I always post the live, like the day after. I'll post the full live to YouTube. And then I also usually post content out of the live. That is so cute, Tammy. I love that. Did your daughter try the artichoke casserole that you made for her? Let me know if she answers. Just Tammy.
Yeah. Brandy hasn't seen you in a while. She missed you.
I'm here every day, my love. Thanks for coming back. Welcome back. This is TikTok TV, Season 4. We're on Episode 2. We're doing all different side dishes.
We love you.
I love that. That makes me so happy. We first did cream corn, and now we're doing a mashed potato bake. So in here, all we have so far is 2 pounds of mashed potatoes, about 5 cloves of garlic, and I put 1 stick of melted butter. Now we're going to be using about a cup of heavy cream all together. I'm going to, again, just like the corn, go in with about a half a cup, mix it up, and then, go in with a little more.
That's making the artichoke casserole tomorrow.
I love that. Guys, I'm meeting my manager tomorrow for the first time. He's been my manager for almost 3 years now. And we talk every day, all day. But it's the first time I'm meeting him in real life. And I'm excited, It's nice to finally meet them in person. Nice to meet him in person. So we're going to go out and have a nice dinner. And I'm excited. My cookbook will be available for pre-order eventually. It doesn't come out till next year. So, when you work with a publisher, it just, everything takes a little bit longer because everything is done a little differently. So we just did our lifestyle shoot, and everything is in the works. So good things take time, my love. So far we did half a cup of cream. I'm going to go in with another half right here. Now, when I like to season my mashed potatoes, I just do salt and black pepper, okay? There's just something about a good quality, lots of butter mashed potato. You really don't need a lot of things in it. You really don't. Simple and tasty. I'm going to go in with some salt, black pepper,
Tiffany says she loves seeing you win.
Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that, my love. We're going to put a little bit of sour cream. Just like a hefty tablespoon. Mixy mix. Mixy mix mix.
For the likes, everybody.
Thank you, my friends. Let's taste it for salt. And then we're going to add in our cheese. Now, what cheese do you want to use? Mozzarella is delicious here. I also really love a sharp cheddar because it kind of mimics a delicious baked potato. So we're going to be using sharp cheddar today. Perfect. Babe, I swear, I think
Carol said sour cream is so good in the potatoes. I'm sorry, what were we doing?
I make really good mashed potatoes.
You're not team Carol.
Carol, sour cream in the mashed potatoes is so good. I know it, girl. I'm just looking for the cheese that I wanted to use. Here it is. This is a extra sharp cheddar. Now, you want to cut it in little cubes and just put it throughout your mashed potato. What's going on over there? Thank you guys so much for sharing my live, reposting, liking, tapping the screen is such a big deal for me too. I really appreciate it. You guys show me so much love. It's really surreal. Even in person when like I meet people, it's like I still don't believe it. I'm just like, me? I'm just a lady from TikTok. But it's so funny because I met a few people the other day and they were just like all over the globe, different like versions of people, you know, ages, nationalities, like just all over the globe. And it's really like, you can always find something for everybody, you know? We're going to do about a half a cup of this cheese here. Next up on the side dish chain, we're going to be doing maple Dijon bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Another great side dish. And you always need a green, so why not wrap them in bacon, right? Like, why not?
Donna says she loves to see you.
Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that, babe.
Brandy says because you're authentically you.
I'm me. That's all I could be. Let's mix it up.
A lot of positivity in here. Can't read them all.
Listen, positivity is the key
Bacon. That's
to happiness. What, my love?
A green wrapped in bacon. That's called balance. That's what
Right?
she said.
Listen, it's healthy. We're going to put this mashed potato in a baker. And then we're going to put a little crispy crust on it. And again, broil it up before serving. So this is another great side dish that you can make, like, say you want to start prepping like 8 in the morning or even the day before. You just have to make sure you're giving it enough time to warm up if you're making it the day before. Because mashed potatoes, when you put them in the fridge overnight, they're going to congeal. They're going to congeal. So you got to make sure you're taking it out and giving it enough time in the oven to not be cold in the middle. If you're making it the morning of, I'm going to tell you, I will prep a few things in advance. Mashed potatoes is not one of them. I would make my mashed potatoes the morning of. That's usually the one thing I'll leave to the morning of. And I do prep probably like 80% of the meal. But the mashed potatoes, I usually like to do fresh, to be honest with you. And even something like this, fresh is best.
Always is.
I think I hear Serafino Rose. Okay. And I'm not against prepping things in advance, but for something like mashed potatoes, I feel like when it sits, the butter doesn't like flow through it properly. I'm going to pull my light up over here so I can read you guys too. Hold on one sec. Next up, we're going to be doing some maple glazed Brussels sprouts. Are you excited? Who's excited? Tuesday Night Live. I can't wait for our Friendsgiving. Are you going to be there? It's going to be on... Friendsgiving. Are you going to be there? You're going to hear me here too. Well, just so I can read my comments this way. So it's November 25th. So, whatever day that is, it's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. This is my 3rd annual TikTok Live, okay, for Friendsgiving. And you should come and hang with me. We always have so much fun. And we'll just cook like a bunch of holiday things and just shoot the shit. We listen to good music. We make a cocktail. I'm going to do a cook with me type of thing. And you guys could be there too. This is our 3rd annual Friendsgiving. It's so much fun. Okay, so to top this, I'm doing a little crouton crumb. I'm going to show you the croutons that I used. And you really just put them in a Ziploc and you crunch them down into crumbs. Very easy. This is the one that I happen to have, but any croutons you have will work. These are one of those things where like you use what you have that day and then you do it and you're like, wow, that's so good. I have to make it like that every time now. So stuff like that, like don't like just use it for croutons. If you got a huge bag of them and you got to use them, what else can we do with these croutons? Use it as a breading, use it as a breadcrumb topping, you know? So I'm going to go in, no butter, no olive oil mixed with it, just the crouton crumb because there's already olive oil on these croutons. There's plenty of butter in the mashed potato. And when you broil it, all you want to do is just get a little crispy topping. You don't need to cook anything. There's no eggs in here. You just want to get a little texture on the top and melt the cheese. The little crispy, the little sharp cheddar that you have in there. So this is a cheesy mashed potato bake. I'm going to pop this in the oven too. And after we do the wedge salad at the end, I will show you the finished products of these. I'm going to just pop it in. Okay.
1:30 a.m. after the club, and I'm ready to cook, Abby said.
Oh, God. 1:30 a.m. after the club. Make yourself a bowl of cereal, girl, and go to sleep. Make yourself a bowl of cereal and go to sleep.
Victoria's asking if it's all side dishes today.
Yes. Last week was all appetizers. This week is all side dishes. Next week we're doing 2 different mains. So right now we're doing these bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. I have a few Brussels here. I'm going to just clean them up, take off the outer leaves that aren't like tight to the shell. And I'm going to show you how I bacon wrap them and put a nice like honey Dijon mixture on them. I just like to cut the little butt off. Take these little lingering leaves. You know, which these work really delicious if you just roast them up with a little bit of olive oil. You ever have like kale chips? These work just as well. So good. I'm going to put them aside because we're going to put a little maple syrup Dijon situation on them before we wrap them in bacon. And that's going to give them really nice color in the oven too. A meet and greet and cooking class in New Jersey. One day, my love. And I am, if anybody knows, actually, we're trying to find like a place that has a commercial kitchen where I can actually cook, you know, where I can actually showcase the food. And also like a nice space to have an event. Like not just the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to find.
A lot of people are agreeing about New Jersey.
What about it?
They're saying New Jersey.
Yeah, my next event will definitely be in New Jersey, 100%. I mean, when I come out with my book, we're going to be doing some book signings. I'll definitely be doing some in New Jersey. You know, some that gets organized by the publishers, and maybe I'll do a few on my own. Who knows? Like, I really don't know, you know. This is my first cookbook I'm putting out, and there's a lot of hands in the pot. So we have to make sure everybody's happy in the long run, you know. Me being the first. I'm just kidding. We are cooking bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts right now. We are just taking these little outside shells off, and then we're going to put a little bit of Dijon on them, a little bit of maple syrup, and we're going to wrap them in bacon, and then we're going to roast them up. And this is a delicious side dish, and it looks really nice on the appetizer table, you know, and you could also just put like little toothpicks in them, and you could just take like one piece at a time. It's just like different, you know. You could just cut the bacon up, cut the Brussels up, and roast them like that too. But this is a little different, and it looks nicer. You could put it on a bed of like arugula or something, give it a little color. I'm gonna put them on a bed of Rizicchio, so it has like a nice little bright background. Right now, I'm just cutting the edges off the Brussels and just taking off these outer leaves, and then I'm gonna show you how we season them. There we go. Thank you, Mimi. So for something like this, I'm going to leave them whole because they're going to be in the oven. Thank you, babe. They're going to be in the oven for like 25, 30 minutes. So I'm going to keep them whole so the Brussels sprout itself doesn't get like soggy and farty, you know. Brussels sprouts can get farty. I'm sorry to use that word, but those are one of those vegetables that get farty. You can't help it. And I like to get a nice char on them, but you know, so I feel like when I leave them whole, especially with the bacon, you want to make sure you get crispiness on the bacon. You don't want no gummy bacon either. So if I'm just like roasting them up on like a regular Tuesday night, I usually half them and roast them off. But for this, we're going to wrap the whole Brussels in bacon. So I have a few Brussels here, putting a little bit of garlic, some salt, olive oil, garlic powder. I like to use both. onion powder. You want to season them, you know? Brussels sprouts are one of those things that need a little TLC, if you know what I mean. A little bit of Dijon mustard, which goes very well with maple syrup, believe it or not. Just like probably like a teaspoon or so.
How you doing, Frankie?
Hi, Frankie. I wonder if that's Frankie I grew up with. It's so random because you never know on the internet. Episode 2, TikTok TV, Season 4, okay? We're doing all different side dishes today. We already did cream corn. We already did mashed potato bake. It's only 8:30. I did almost 3 side dishes already. Now I'm doing a little Brussels sprout over here. This is some Brussels sprouts, raw. I kept them whole. I just trimmed them up. Fresh garlic, olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, a little salt. I'm going in with some maple syrup. I'd say about a tablespoon. And I also put some Dijon in here. Mix it up, and now we're going to wrap this in bacon. Now, I know there's going to be stuff at the bottom of the baker. You're going to top the bacon with it later, so don't worry. Just want to make sure you get the Brussels sprouts coated before you wrap them in bacon. Okay. Got my bacon over here.
A lot of agreeing on the combination of maple and Dijon, of course.
Very good together. It's also really good together like in a salad dressing. Like maple syrup, Dijon mustard, olive oil, fresh lemon juice, a little bit of like apple cider vinegar. Delicious together. All right, take your bacon. Usually you get 2 sprouts per strip of bacon. This is not thick cut. It's not thin cut. It's just regular bacon, okay? It's actually the Costco 3-pack, if we're keeping it honest. And I like to cut it in half and stretch it a little bit because you don't want it to be thick either because then the bacon's not going to get crispy. You want the bacon to be crispy, you know? So take your half a piece of bacon, take your Brussels, and just wrap it up. Now, I also like to do this when the bacon is not cold. So take the bacon out like 20 minutes before you're going to do this. It just makes it way more pliable. It sticks to the Brussels nicer too. And then also when you bake it, everything's at the same temperature. Hi, Michelle. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. I got my husband over here. His finger's gonna break. He taps the screen the whole time. What happened to the kitchen? What happened to the kitchen?
The dishes, bro.
What happened? You mean my dishes? That's like 4 times a day. Especially with the amount of content that I friggin' record in here. Oh, the Brussels sprouts on the loose.
Maybe asked if you're Italian.
Do you think I'm Italian, babe?
Laurel,
I am.
I'm here, Laurel.
My husband's here.
Angel, we love the sink too, but not when it's full of dishes.
Yeah. That was my dream sink. It still is, actually.
Tap that screen.
It's very easy to clean, too, I gotta say.
Anna.
Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, babe. He's so funny. We are just wrapping up some Brussels sprouts. They want to know if this is halal, babe. No?
Definitely not.
We're wrapping up some Brussels
You could
sprouts.
use turkey bacon, though. You could use turkey bacon.
Of course you could.
You know, why not?
You could use turkey bacon or...
Beef bacon.
You could probably wrap it up in roast beef, too. Cold cut roast beef.
Yeah.
I would probably prefer the turkey bacon, though.
Yeah, beef bacon.
Love you, time. Beef bacon. I never seen beef bacon.
One of my customers uses it in their pizzeria.
Really?
Yeah. Uses it on, they have sausage too, pepperoni, everything.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And different. It's going to be delish. So for the sprouts, I seasoned them with maple syrup, Dijon mustard, garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of olive oil, salt.
I didn't notice a difference really in the beef bacon either.
I'm
Well,
sure.
I've never had it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know if it's halal, but yeah. There's experts out there.
Well, doesn't halal means it has to be blessed? Oh, that's kosher.
No, I think halal has to be plus too. I'm not.
Yeah, me neither. I don't want to talk about something I really don't know about it. Okay, so these are our bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Now this is the little Dijon mixture that we have at the bottom of the bowl. We're gonna top each piece of bacon with this. So this isn't going to waste. We wanted to get it all over the Brussels first, but this is also gonna give the bacon so much color in the oven.
Hey, Matt Chef.
Gonna help it render really nicely. Hey, Matt Chef.
You met him at the event too. Sunday, GG's.
Oh my God. I love that. Am I showing up on your FYP? Thank you, Thomas, for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. So this is our little Dijon situation. We're topping it, and that's going to help it get going in the oven, you know? I have my oven on 425 or 400, and we're going to roast these 20 to 25 minutes. Make sure you're turning the pan halfway through, like just rotating it, you know? Let me just wash my hands in this crazy sink. Clean up our area, and now we're gonna work on our wedge salad with homemade blue cheese dressing. So delicious. Now, obviously, I'm showing you this, and you could create a delicious wedge salad for your holiday table. Because I do like to show a nice, thank you so much for that swan. That is so beautiful. Thank you for the heart, Lorraine. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you, babe. Thank you for the gifts, guys, the likes, the shares. It means so much to me. We're going to pop these in the oven. I'm going to just get rid of this bacon, pop it in the fridge. But for back to the wedge salad, I like to show you a salad recipe around the holiday time because sometimes you need like an extra side dish and you don't want to be cooking it for 3 hours. So a salad always works delicious. Very easy to create a salad, but if you're making a delicious dressing, people will actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? So it's all about the dressing on the salad. And who doesn't want a homemade blue cheese dressing? I know I do. And now that I teach you how to make the blue cheese, then you can make them when you make your chicken wings.
Thank you, Mama G, for sharing.
Thank you, Mama G. What's next on my ROS, babe?
All right, so we did the Brussels sprouts.
Wait, start from the beginning. Start from the beginning so we can tell them what we made.
So
if you're just joining, this is what we already made today on live.
Caramelized onion, cream corn.
And it's already in the oven cooking.
Cheesy mashed potato bake. Maple Dijon bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts.
Correct.
The ultimate wedge salad with homemade blue cheese dressing.
That's what we're up to right now. So let's do our blue cheese dressing first, so that can sit for a few minutes while we create the wedge. I like to make it in a measuring, this is like a 4-cup measuring cup. It's deep, you know, it's nice to mix. I got these blue cheese crumbles. Now, blue cheese dressing, easy. Sour cream, mayo.
Sour cream.
Let me get my little cheat sheet.
Boom, boom.
I got my cheat sheet over here. Got my buttermilk. I got it, babe, can I have a lemon from over there, my love? A Worcestershire. Thank you, Otobo Samson. You became the number 2 or 3 fan in my fan club. What a cutie booty. Thank you, my love. Thank you for the lemon. I just need one. And then I like to put fresh herbs. Now, I like to put a lot of fresh herbs in here. I put dill, I put parsley, I put chives. It's like borderline ranch.
Thanks,
with
buddy.
blue cheese. But, I mean, it's the best of both worlds for me. Like I said, this is the ultimate blue cheese. Okay? He's not your sous chef. He's your sous moderator. All right. We're going to start with some mayo.
Hey, Leah.
Leah, my girl, and Buddy's here. Hi, Buddy. What's up, my love? What's up, Leah? You guys join in on a Tuesday. We're making homemade blue cheese dressing. You ready? We're going to do equal parts mayo and sour cream. Here's the mayo. I have another one, don't worry. I wanted to start here. She is making blue cheese dressing, And then we're going to make the ultimate wedge salad. I already made a caramelized onion cream corn. I already made a mashed potato bake. And I already roasting up some Brussels sprouts wrapped in bacon. Now we're doing blue cheese dressing. So equal parts mayo and sour cream.
Lois agrees. She loves the wedge salad.
Delicious. And you know what it is about a wedge? I mean, iceberg really has no nutritional value. Let's just keep it real. But it does have crunch.
Yeah.
Crunch like no other, okay? You're not getting that crunch from any other lettuce. I'm sorry. You're not. So what you do is you got to add everything else that gives it the nutritional value, you know? I'm going to put the juice of 1 whole lemon.
Lemon juice, lemon juice.
How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good on time.
Time!
Chef! How many minutes, chef? We should do, oh my God, I have to check in with the TikTok team. Maybe for next season, wink, wink, if you're watching on season 5, we should do like a Chopped series, okay? My husband can, or me and my husband together. No, I can't know them. You're going to do it without me. Create the baskets.
Yeah, I can do the baskets.
That's actually
I'm
really,
good at that.
that's fun for me. Like, cause you know I like to think on the whim.
It's life. You never know what's gonna be in the
We'll
fridge.
see. I'm gonna put a little salt. Back to the blue cheese.
Back to the wedge.
Black pepper. Garlic powder. Onion powder. A little bit of Dijon, just like a smidge, like teaspoon. This can go away. A splash of Worcestershire. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of white vinegar too. I know I put lemon, but vibe with me. You need both, okay? The lemon gives you like a fruity citrus, and the white vinegar gives you like a vinegar. Like you need the 10. Okay? A little bit of white vinegar. I say like a tablespoon. Now we're gonna go in with about a half a cup of buttermilk. What, my love?
Somebody's gone.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even see it. It just goes so fast.
Thank you, Bronson.
And we'll add more if we need to loosen it up, but we'll start with that. Let me get my whisk. Just mix this up. This is a perfect texture right here, actually. I'm not gonna add any more right now. Look at that. This is like the perfect texture for blue cheese right here. You see that? And this is without adding anything to it yet. I mean, besides the herbs and such. I'm gonna do some fresh chives. Like I said, borderline ranch, okay? Some might say this is borderline ranch.
Dee said that must be incredible. We agree, Dee.
I agree, Zay. And you know what? It's even really good left over, so I'm thinking I should make chicken wings tomorrow. I still have homemade hot sauce with peppers from the garden. And then I'm gonna have this homemade blue cheese. Like it's only right. It's only like right if I do it. Like I need to do the blue cheese and the hot sauce with service. So it's just only right if I do it. You know what I'm saying? You guys are funny. Fresh chives. Fresh dill, which I really enjoy fresh dill. I really am a dill girl. I use it in a lot of things. But especially in like dressings, delicious. And put a little parsley too. Okay. Now, the star of the show here, obviously, is the blue cheese, right?
Not you.
Thank you, my love. Let's taste that.
Ainsley said Dill and basil are the best. We agree.
So good. This is, how many ounces is this? 6 ounces, whole container. We need the whole thing. It smells. It automatically smells like the blue cheese. Look, we're making homemade blue cheese. And now we're going to make a nice wedge salad. We already made cream corn, cheesy baked potato mash. What, babe?
We're getting asked if we leave the herbs out. And yeah, we do.
Of course. I leave
Put
them right
them
on
in
my
water.
counter. In water. The herbs and the dill I usually will have in, not the chives. The chives I'll wrap in like a damp paper towel and put in a Ziploc bag. The dill, I will do the same. Put it in a cup of water. I'm just going to get this out of here. And let's work on the wedge salad. Dressing is delicious.
You gotta change the water.
For what, babe?
Christine said hers always whelk. You gotta keep changing the water.
Yes, I honestly change the parsley water every day. And it does stay fresh. Like, I'll have parsley over a week for sure. But if you don't change the water, it gets dirty instantly. Also, when I take the parsley home, I cut the edge off.
And moving them away from each other.
Yes, they can't be in the same cup. Oh, babe, can you do this puzzle piece for me?
Yeah, Mama G asked about
Yes, they can't be next to each other. And I also cut the tip of the parsley off. Oh, thank you for that rose. What a beautiful rose. Thank you so much. When you cut the tip off, it like gives it a fresh start, you know?
But we've learned that if you keep basil and parsley next to each other, they're like, it's not good.
Yeah, they don't enjoy it. They don't like each other that much.
Yeah, they don't.
They're not homies.
A lot of it, they don't mesh well.
So for the wedge salad, we have iceberg lettuce, some cherry tomatoes, some cucumber. I'm also going to do a little red onion. I like to just cut the butt off of the iceberg. Now, if you got any like straggly leaves, take them off. This looks pretty good, actually. Right? It looks pretty good. What, my love? I know you do.
I'm crazy.
And now we're going to wedge it. So there's nothing at the bottom anymore. You already cut the butt off. I like to cut it in thick slices. See? Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Just Tammy. Those are gorgeous gifts. Thank you, my loves.
Yeah, great.
I appreciate that. I got a nice platter. You know I like to serve my salads on a platter. So I'm going to just put these slices up. So this would be like a 4-serving salad right here. I like each person to have a nice chunk to grab. Okay. Go in with some cherry tomato. Mine are in the fridge 3 weeks already. What's in the fridge?
I agree, Mama G.
What'd you say?
You need some wings.
I know. We're going to make wings tomorrow, especially with it. Look at this. Do you see the blue cheese in there? Either I make wings or I call up Wingstop. Hey, boo. I need some fresh plain.
Tina's gonna gobble that.
No, my daughter loves blue cheese dressing, so I knew I had to make extra for her. I can either do wings or a roasted chicken. I should do wings. Wings and things. With a big salad. Look how beautiful this looks. Now, if you do this for the holiday, you can do your own little toppings, you know? Okay, a little bit of that. Babe, can you crank up my oven for me?
Sure, you want
Can you put it on like 425 for right now?
4 1/4, babe?
4 1/4. Actually 450. Just because I want to crisp them up before I, before it ends.
450.
Ooh, this onion is like not popping.
Ooh, that's not popping.
Yeah, but it's okay. Just like cheese, you can peel away the bad layers. It's not like 100% bad. Can't eat this part. And you can't eat this part.
Use what you got.
Yeah, why waste? I mean, that's a beautiful onion right there. This part's not beautiful. But this part is. Especially with the price of groceries right now. I'm not throwing out that freaking onion. Okay. Here's us.
You okay?
Here's our salad. Look at these beautiful colors. Goat cheese. And eat an appetizer. What else you got? Just goat cheese? If you just have goat cheese, roll the goat cheese in nuts. It looks pretty. And then you can bring stuff to dip the goat cheese in. Crackers, fruit. You know?
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe. I'm putting some cucumber. Guys, if you're just joining, this is side dish week, okay? We're doing an ultimate wedge salad right now. We already did some cream corn. I'm going to show you all the finished products at the end of this. We did some cheesy baked potato mash. We did some bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. And now this is our ultimate wedge salad. Homemade blue cheese. Now, honestly, this is what I'm most excited to eat tonight, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
This, just pick the wedge up and crunch, crunch, crunch. ASMR
And
vibes.
the Brussels sprouts.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I just put dressing on each piece of wedge. Because when you serve it, you're going to be putting the wedge in the plate, right? So each piece will be dressed perfectly. And this is a beautiful dressing. Oh my God. We're going to put that in a mason jar, babe.
Ciao, Cheech is here.
Ciao, Cheech. What's up, Frank? How are you, my love? I'm going to go in with some fresh dill. Just make it look pretty. And here is our ultimate wedge salad. Let's get you closer.
Brooke says she's hungry.
Me too, Brooke. Me too, girl. Look at that. Ultimate wedge salad, homemade blue cheese dressing. And like I said, iceberg lettuce, no nutritional value. Don't think it's going to make you healthy. But it is crunchy. It's like the perfect lettuce for a wedge. You know what I'm saying? Bacon, yes. I don't have any bacon on me right now. I did wrap Brussels sprouts in bacon, so I thought that was enough bacon for this meal, you know? And I also like to top my, what's this called again? A wedge salad with crispy prosciutto. Never mind the bacon. Crisp up your prosciutto. Right? Beautiful. Let's see the other stuff I made. Put this over here, my love. So we did, oh, I'm going to have to show them that too, probably again over here. So we did 4 different appetizers this week. This beautiful wedge salad, homemade blue cheese dressing.
Graves said, I know she could have put some crispy onions on top.
You know I love crispy onions.
You know it.
You know I love them.
You know it.
Let's show
Erica.
the first one we did, which is this beautiful cream corn. Trying to get them closer. Let me get another one.
Put crispy onions on just about everything.
Yeah, I love crispy onions. I'm a crispy onion girly.
Vita's here. Hey,
Vita was supposed to be here. She's she's a working gal. This is our cream corn that we made, topped with cornflakes. Babe, come here. I want you to try this. Look at this. Cream corn. Get a little bowl so I can give you a little scoop in there. So far we did this beautiful wedge salad, this gorgeous cream corn with a little cornflake topping. I'm going to put a little in this bowl. So again, you see how you saw it in the pan? It's creamy, but not sitting in liquid. It's nice and tight. It's got some texture to it. A little green from the chive. This is delicious. And you know what I like to do with the leftovers? I like to make corn fritters. So good. Okay. Next up, cheesy mashed potato bake.
Can I try it now?
Oh my God, of course. This is hot.
Yes, chef.
Cheesy mashed potato bake. I like to put a little fresh parsley when it comes out.
Do you?
It's probably really hot.
Oh, top.
Be careful. I want to show
Oh,
them.
shit. Oh, hot.
He thought I was lying to him. He thought I was lying. Maybe you could go in and get a cheese pull. Let's see.
I don't want to ruin it.
You can. Look. Now this is why I like to put the chunks of cheese. Do you see that?
Wow.
Do you see that?
There you go.
It's beautiful. It's just like gives you the holiday vibe of mashed potato, right? Like a little bit more comforting, a little bit more indulgent, okay? $8.58 so far. Cream corn, wedge salad. Where's my cream corn? Oh, it's up there. That's okay.
We're eating it right.
No, I want to show them on the live. This is what we created in 1 hour over here. And these are our bacon wrapped Brussels. I'm going to put them on a tray so you can see. Like to put little chives at the bottom of a little tray. Look at these beautiful Brussels wrapped in bacon. Little bites of heaven, and they look nice on like an appetizer plate. You could put little toothpicks in them and everyone could just take a little bite, you know? So these are 4 different appetizers that we created today. TikTok TV Season 4, Episode 2. We did a creamy caramelized onion cream corn. A baked mashed potato bake. How is this? Like, this looks insane. Cheesy, cheddary, mashed potato bake. A beautiful wedge salad. Homemade blue cheese dressing. And this is our maple Dijon bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Look what we did, guys. 1 hour. Another amazing show. What are you loving, babe?
Get out of your way.
What are you loving?
Get out of your way, Chris.
What do you want more of? I'll give it to you. Do you love the corn?
Delicious.
Where's your little bowl?
I'm in a snack bowl. Don't you worry.
Corn, mashed potato, wedge salad, bacon wrapped Brussels. Guys, this was another great show. I am so excited for this. Is this anything that you guys see yourself making on your holiday table? I'm going to taste these mashed potatoes. Cheers to you, my people. Nice, crispy, cheesy.
Gotcha.
The salad, right?
Yeah.
Delicious, guys.
Nailed it.
Oh my God. So good. And you know, the food over here never goes to waste. I usually send a lot of it to my mother-in-law. She eats well. This is my wedge salad. I'm just gonna take a bite of it. I don't want to make like a mess on live. I'll do a mukbang.
That's messy. Delicious.
So delicious, guys. Those mashed potatoes are insane. They're literally insane. And I love the addition of the crouton crust. It just gives it like such a nice flavor. Yes. Now, when I make a wedge salad, you can put like a nice thick sliced bacon on top. I kind of forgot that bacon, to be honest with you, for a wedge salad. It definitely does call for a nice bacon. Mashed potatoes are so good.
Well, you have, depends on the meal too. Because if you're serving that with ham, you're not going to have bacon on it.
Yes, especially, you're right. If I'm serving this on Thanksgiving, am I going to top it with bacon? Probably not. I got the bacon wrapped Brussels. It's such a heavy meal as it is. You know what I mean? Tom, you do make a good point, my love. That's why we keep you around.
That's not a cob.
That's why we keep you around.
Cob requires the egg and the bacon. That's not cob. That's just a wedge.
It's why we keep you around, babe.
Just a wedgerino.
Remind me, I gotta take that thing out of the freezer.
That thing in the guy in a plate. nice.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm going to hop off. We have so much stuff to clean in here. This was a great show, guys. I had so much fun. These are friggin' delicious. If I recommend anything, I would 100% recommend all 4. I gotta say. I'm not even trying to gas myself, but they're genuinely delicious. And they're pretty attainable. I mean, we created them in one live. Yes, I had some finished products prepped, but still, you guys can do this 100%. And I love that I can show you things that are, you know, gourmet. Like, they look pretty good, but they're also easy, you know, because not everyone can be a 5-star cook, and that's okay. That's okay. I want you to be comfortable in the kitchen, and the first step of being comfortable in the kitchen is cooking in it. My mom's here?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom, but you're late, babe. We're signing off. Love you. Bye, Mama G. Thank you to everybody that was here hanging with me. I appreciate you all so much. Next week on TikTok TV, Season 4, Episode 3, we're going to be doing main dishes. I'll tell you what I'm making when it gets a little bit closer. But we're going to be putting your holiday meal together, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Love you, my people. Have a good night.